The time now, it's 11 o'clock on this Wednesday night, February 19th, 2014. Time now for the Weather Magician PJ Wiggins, the late night report. Wednesday night, February 19th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our current conditions at 11 o'clock in North Massachusetts got a temperature of 34 degrees with foggy and misty skies with humidity 92%, wind speed west about 7 miles per barometer, 20 to 80 inches, 2.32 degrees, visibly 6 miles per wind chill, 28 degrees.
Every concern.
Let's take a look at our radar scope. Shows couple of batches of rain showers in southeastern portions of Rhode Island and down in the southeastern Massachusetts, down in the Cape Islands, and
We never stop proving our
stretching up Massachusetts coast with storm sleet showers off the central south coast off Marshfield and Situate.
America's best-selling brand. Only the Home Dealers President's Day sale. Now least
We're seeing a couple of batches of moderate to heavy rain around Falmouth and stretching it out into Falmouth, and a batch of sleet, heavy, moderate heavy bands of rain from off the outer tip of the Cape Islands off Provincetown here.
29. Only one President's Day sale has America's favorite.
To the west of us, a couple of batches of snow showers in east central New York down in Albany, and then the western portions of Massachusetts down for western Vermont and stretching in western New Hampshire, and batch of snow showers in the eastern portion of Quebec, down for Maine and down for New Brunswick, and the sleet and rain showers in western portions of Nova Scotia, rain showers off the Nova Scotia coastline, and sleet showers in east central portions of Nova Scotia. Batch of snow showers and sleet showers in southeastern portions of Prince Edward Island here.
Payday never seems to come soon enough. But with direct deposit and free checking from
Batches of snow showers in east central portions of Ontario and west central portions of Quebec.
of course you don't
Rain showers in seven portions of Iowa, seven portions of Iowa down for western Illinois and down for northern Missouri down for southeastern portions of Kansas. Rain and sleet showers in northwestern portions of Wisconsin. Rain, sleet, and showers in north central portions of Minnesota. And snow showers southwestern portions of Ontario, Saskatchewan, and southern Manitoba down for Saskatchewan down for southeastern portions of Alberta down for northeastern portions of Montana and down western portions of Montana, northern portions of Idaho down for southern portions of Idaho. And rain, sleet, and snow showers in central portions of South Dakota, stretching it down for western Nebraska, with rain showers mixing in and stretching out in Colorado and northern New Mexico. Snow showers in northern portions of Utah, down for Idaho, down for western portions of Montana. And rain, sleet, and snow showers covering around northwestern Oregon and Washington and British Columbia coastline. Snow showers in eastern portions of British Columbia, down for central portions of Alberta, down for west central portions of Saskatchewan. Here.
Back the other way. There's Rondo coming.
On me at Minnesota, good evening, 32 degrees with broken clouds. Okay, let's take a look at our satellite loop that it shows.
We need to corral it and go, and it needs to be team.
Batch of clouds covering New England and then eastern portions of New York State and stretching all the way up to Ontario and down to Quebec and down to Atlantic Canada. Batch of clouds stretching down for southeastern states and stretching it down for the Ohio Valley and down for the up in the Midwest and up into the plains and down to several plains and down for northern Texas and stretching down for western Mexico. Batch of clouds from northern New Mexico down for Colorado, stretching down to western Nebraska down to the Dakotas and stretching down to the northern Rockies and northern Idaho. And then eastern parts of Washington, Oregon, and a batch of clouds from western Washington and Oregon and up to the British Columbia here. Okay, let's take a look at our map situation here. High pressure centered in 701, Ohio, and low pressure centered in southeastern portions of California, southern Colorado, and eastern New York, and northwestern portions of North Dakota and the northeastern portions of Montana, and parallel low pressures up in Quebec. And stationary front from Alberta down to southern Saskatchewan down, and a cold front from Manitoba down to Ontario. Warm front stretching off the British Columbia coastline here. Pink front stretching down in North Dakota, and a warm front down from Minnesota and Iowa. And a cold front from east central portion of California down for southern Nevada, down for northern Arizona, down for Colorado, down for New Mexico, and down for South Dakota. Stationary front from northeastern portions of New Mexico, and down for Texas and Oklahoma, down for Arkansas. A cold front from Arkansas down to Tennessee, and down for North Carolina, down for the Mid-Atlantic coastline. And pink front up up in Vermont and under. Southern Quebec and a warm front from Massachusetts out to sea. 33 degrees out temperature right now in Boston. It's 55 out in Washington, D.C. 61 in Atlanta. 73 in Miami. 69 out in Brownsville. 68 in Dallas. 44 in Kansas City. 33 in Chicago. 36 in Minneapolis. 43 in Denver 63 out in Albuquerque, 38 in Salt Lake City, 56 out in San Francisco, 44 in Seattle, 30 in Great Falls, and 59 in Los Angeles. Let's take a look at our current conditions around the country here. Our temperatures around the region, it's 33 out in Boston and Norwood and up in Beverly, 34 in Taunton, 34 in New Bedford, 36 in Plymouth, 36 out in Provincetown, 37 in Chatham, 37 in Martha's Vineyard, 37 in Nantucket. It's 32 out in Smithfield, 38 out in Westerly, 37 out in Block Island, 30 out in Worcester, 32 in Fitchburg, 30 in Bedford, 32 in Gloucester, 36 in New London, 35 in New Haven, it's 37 in Bridgeport, 36 in Danbury, 36 in Waterbury, 32 in Meriden, 33 in Hartford and Windsor Locks, 31 in Springfield and in Amherst, 29 in Greenfield, 34 in Pittsfield, 35 in North Adams, 35 in Albany, 34 in Bennington, 27 in Keene, New Hampshire, 29 in Concord, New Hampshire, 27 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 30 in Nashua, New Hampshire, 34 in Pottsboro, New Hampshire, 49 in New York City, 41 in Islip, and 37 out in Montauk and Block Island. There. HBC forecast discussion here. There will be a slight risk of severe thunderstorms over parts of the Central Plains and Middle Mississippi Valley. Heavy snow for the upper Great Lakes and temperatures will be 10 to 20 degrees above average from the lower Mississippi Valley to the Ohio Valley. On development, super strong storm. Nope, not super, but developing strong storm over the Central Plains will move northward to Lake Superior by Friday. There is will be put snow over parts of the over the Central Rockies on Wednesday evening that will move onto the parts of the upper Midwest by Thursday morning at the upper Great Lakes by Friday morning. When the front moves on the plains, moisture from the Gulf of Mexico will pull along the boundary aiding to the development of showers and thunderstorms over the lower Middle Mississippi Valley. In the parts of the Ohio Valley by Thursday morning, the showers and thunderstorms will move eastward from the Ohio Valley, Central Gulf Coast to the Mid-Atlantic and southeast by Friday morning. Light and moderate rain will also develop over parts of the western Ohio Valley by Thursday morning and expand into the lower Great Lakes by Thursday evening and moving into parts of New England by Friday. A narrow band of rain, freezing rain will develop over parts of northern Lower Peninsula by Michigan on Thursday evening and parts of northern Maine by Friday morning. Meanwhile, a front moving onshore over the Pacific Northwest will move it under the northern plains by Friday. The system will produce coastal rain and higher elevation snow over the Pacific Northwest by Thursday night. Snow will move into the parts of the Northern Rockies by Thursday morning, continue to the parts of the Northern High Plains by Thursday evening along with the Northern Plains and into Friday. Elsewhere, low off the New England coast will move northeastward.
7 of 16.
And in the Canadian Maritimes by Thursday morning, the storm will produce snow over parts of the New England and rain along the coast of New England and by Thursday morning. Forecast discussion here. Overnight, high pressure begin fair weather, which continues into Thursday. Then moves offshore, allowing for much warmer air by Friday. A cold front sweeps across the region Friday afternoon and evening. A return in the Arctic air mass is expected next week. Near term until 6 a.m. Thursday morning. 10 p.m. update. Made only minor updates to the forecast to account for the latest trends. Precipitation is moving offshore of eastern Massachusetts currently and should be offshore by 11 p.m. Have allowed the winter weather advisories to expire.
I'm surprised, but that's not crash over there. Actually, but who runs over there? But that's
Okay, let's take a look at our
burning some ankles here.
7-day forecast goes like this. Overnight, cloudy early, then gradual clear with a low around 30 degrees, west wind about 7 to 10 miles per hour. Thursday, sun skies down here, 47 degrees, west wind about 5 to 8 miles per hour. Thursday night, rain likely belly after 2 a.m., patchy fog after 2 a.m. over us. Most skies but low around 33 degrees, calm wind becoming southeast about 6 miles per hour becoming around after midnight. Chance of precipitation is 6%. Nil precipitation about between a 10 and a quarter inch possible. Friday, showers likely possibly a thunderstorm, then showers after 4 p.m. High near 51 degrees, southeast wind about 7 to 17 miles per hour, coming southwest in the afternoon. Winds could gust as 29 miles per hour, chance of precipitation is 8%. New rainfall about between a quarter and a half inch possible. Friday night, a chance of showers, mainly before 8 p.m. Podcast got low in 30 degrees, southwest wind about 7 to 11 miles per hour, chance of precipitation is 30%. Saturday, both sun skies down here 49 degrees. Saturday night, podcast got low in 30 degrees, and Sunday, part sun skies down here 42 degrees. Saturday night, podcast got low in 24 degrees, and for Monday, mostly sun skies down here 32 degrees. Monday night, podcast got low in 17 degrees. Tuesday, part sun skies down here 31 degrees. Tuesday night, both skies got low in 19 degrees. For Wednesday, a chance of snow showers. Both skies got high near 32 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Peter, what a phrase of the night. A. a sunny and a mild day on tap for tomorrow. This is PJ with you. Have a good day with a good positive attitude. And a good night with a good positive attitude. We see you tomorrow morning. Good night.